Three tips on how to create good relationship with your children. I'm going to talk about the number one and the number two together. And the third one is the ogboge of them all. This is for our daddies and mommy. So let's dive into it. The number one is spend time with your children. I mean, lot of time with your children, important time with your children. Even if you have a busy schedule, that does not matter. Your children, they are very important. You need to spend lots of time, important time. In fact, even if it's not lots of time, but that little time that you need to spend with them, it needs to be very, very important. And when you are spending time with them, because these days almost every one of us is now content creators, but when you are spending time with your children, I beg all of you, keep your phone aside, talk with them, which is very important. So the number two tips is listen to your children. Listen a lot to them is very important. When you are spending time with them, there are some of us that have more than one or two kids. Sometimes you spend time with all of them together, but also make out time to spend time with each and every one of them individually. Like you can just invite one. Let's go out. I have something to talk with you. Or let's go out. Let's go and see so and so thing. Anything you know is of his or her interest, you will just take that child out. When you are going out, when you get there or when you are going out, you start chatting with your daughter, your son. So then you will get to know that your child, because sometimes we think that we are staying at home with them, we live at home with them, so we know them. The truth is that we don't really know them. The moment we will know them is when we spend time with them, sometimes individually, because sometimes these are kids, they don't want to talk in the presence of the other ones. So when you spend time with them individually, then they will not tell you, mommy, daddy, this is that. Then in fact, when even you are eating with them, then you will not chat with them, they will tell you more of those things that you need to know. Then you start creating beautiful time, you start creating time with them, you start knowing them. These are some of the tips. So the number three, that is the ogboge, that is for our daddy. Mommy, don't say because it's for our daddy then you will not walk away. Listen, because this one also concern you as well. So the number three, daddy, most of you, mommy will always tell the children when they do when they do something that is not okay, they'll say, I will let your daddy come back. When your daddy come back, I'm going to tell your daddy. Auntie, who tell you say na only papa go disclose am wey e be say wrong? Daddy, do not allow your wife to use you, because when you are the only one that is always scolding that child when the child is wrong, the child will end up having grudges against you, and it will take time before the child will forgive you or will forget about it. And when the child will now realize that daddy wasn't really bad towards me, daddy was just looking for a way to help me out, it will be late, because some of us that time maybe we will not even be you understand what I'm saying, to see when our children will realize all those things. So for that simple reason, we just need to, like, when our child is wrong, mommy, if you are the one at home, just call the child, correct the child. You don't need to wait for daddy to come back. And daddy, do not allow mommy to always use you to correct the child. When the child is wrong, mommy can also correct the child. Does not really matter that daddy need to come back, because some of our mommy, we are instigators. We will wait that that the daddies will come back. After the daddies might have scolded the child, then we will not call the child. Come now, Junior, wetin you want? Me, I go buy ice cream for you. So what message are you passing to that child? That you are the good one, and daddy is the one that you understand. I don't want to mention the name because of our baba here. So what I'm trying to say is that these three tips, when you add it to your daily life towards your children, you will see that everything will be getting better. With these 3 tips, I'm not trying to say that you are going to be a perfect parent to your children, because none of us is going to be perfect parents, but the less error we make, better for every one of us. Thank you.